Now, this is what we're picking up by the means of sources as far as the Shraddha murder case is concerned, that a team of Delhi police has now reached in Himachal Pradesh. Now, they've reached Tosh, which is a famous tourist spot situated in the Parvati Valley. The place is infamous for easy availability of hash as well. After reaching the location, the Delhi police has been able to gather some important inputs. Remember, Aftab and Shraddha had stayed in Tosh for a few days after they eloped from Mumbai and then eventually came to Delhi. So what the Delhi police is probing on, one, along with consuming marijuana, did Aftab also smuggle it? The second is the Delhi police has gotten contacts of many drug peddlers from Tosh as well. My colleague Anshul is getting us all these developments. He's joining us on the broadcast. Anshul, it is very important to go back to those 6 months to understand where all did Aftab and Shraddha go to pick up any crucial evidence. One of these areas, of course, is Tosh. What are police officials on the ground telling you? Have they managed to get any evidence? And as far as this consumption and peddling is concerned, this is something that has been repeated by friends as well. So have the police gotten some leads on those lines as well?
Definitely, the police has got some very significant leads from Tosh, as a team of Delhi police went to Tosh in the Parvati Valley, where it was found that Aftab and Shraddha had actually stayed over there. And not only did Aftab consume marijuana or hash there, but it is also being confirmed by Delhi police that he also brought a huge stash of hash from Tosh to Delhi as well, where he not only smuggled not only smuggled the substance, but also after coming back to Delhi, he has also sold it as well. So yes, this adds another very interesting piece of information to the entire timeline that the Delhi police has been trying to build, and it will. The Delhi police is in fact going to mention this in the FIR as well. We are being told that it could be mentioned in the FIR as well, and some new acts of NDPS acts could also be implemented against Aftab as of now. So yes, this is another very crucial piece of information, that he was actually peddling drugs as well in the national capital, and this could actually mean that more trouble is brewing from Aftab, as the Delhi police has now come to this conclusion that he was actually getting those drugs from there. Also, in the phone records that the Delhi police have managed to access, there are contacts of many peddlers who actually supplied drugs in that valley. Because remember, Tosh is a very infamous spot for drug peddling, and the hash is very easily available over there. It is a very famous tourist spot in the Parvati Valley as well. So yes, the Delhi police is now trying to build a case on this from this angle as well. That on one hand the murder probe is going on, but yes, on the other hand the Delhi police is also seeing the manner in which he was able to smuggle drugs from the Parvati Valley to the national capital.
Okay, Anshul, I'll just request you to stay on with us. We're getting some other breaking developments also now coming in. As for recoveries of bones is concerned, we're now understanding some fragments of jaw bones have also now been recovered by the police. The location of the recovery has not been disclosed yet, since multiple teams are working at different locations. They've been sealed for forensics, will be sent for detailed profiling now. Let me bring in my colleague Anvit, who's getting us these very crucial updates. Anvit, what's the latest that you're picking up?
Yeah, Riddhima, see, some dentures and jaw bones have been recovered is what we're given to understand by the investigators who are right now on ground. And they're telling us that these bones will be crucial because, see, earlier also fragments had been received, but it was not clear whether these are human remains or belong to some animal. But because jaw and dentures have been recovered, these are also some broken pieces, but at least when put together, it is certain that these are human remains. And now, it is certainly a step closer because obviously DNA profiling will be done and DNA will be extracted from these bones as well, like from the other fragments. But see, the Delhi police certainly is one step closer, because the skull is what we are, portion of skull we are being told that has been recovered at this man's instance. Now, he had told that he had disposed it off in these areas, and following that, police has made this recovery. These certainly will be crucial to the probe as far as the DNA profiling is concerned. But we are also at the same time understanding that these all FSL samples are still in the process of being sealed, and police has to give a list of these exhibits to the court and other officers as well. So after that, these entire all exhibits will be sent to FSL labs, and also extraction of DNA is a long process from these bones, because these are at least 6 months old, and bones must have dried up. So extraction of DNA alone will take at least 7 to 8 days, and after that matching them with sample of Shraddha's father might take take another week. So at least 2 more weeks of wait, for the investigators as well as for those seeking information or update on this case, that whether or not these bones that have been recovered belong to Shraddha or to anyone else.
Anvit, I quickly also want to understand, even as these samples will be sent for to the forensics, and you're saying it will take at least a couple of weeks. I want to quickly talk to you about the narco test also, which is going to take place on Aftab. Any details that you're picking up by means of sources of what the line of questioning could be?
See, right now we are learning that narco might be possible tomorrow. Police officials are in touch with the FSL experts, and also, because the court had earlier granted permission for this, and his consent was also taken, Aftab's consent. But see, as far as line of questioning is concerned, Rizma, we are learning that police would want to know from him where all did he hide the evidences. Also, this man has since the beginning come out to be a very sharp person, because he earlier tried to mislead the investigation. He had there were discrepancies in his statement as well, and he had earlier told police that Shraddha had went out of the house after a small fight. It was later found that he was the one who was operating a social media account, as well as did a transaction from her account to his also. So police would want to know where all the evidences are. 3 crucial points in this entire investigation are ahead of this body, this woman, Shraddha. Where did he dispose it of? How did he dispose it of?
Correct.
Secondly, the mobile phone of Shraddha, what did he do with the mobile phone? Because that will be a really crucial link.
True.
Where all have the location of Shraddha been before the murder, as well as on that very night of May 18th. Further, a weapon of offence have not been recovered yet. A saw was recovered. The police have also learned that he had bought a knife, but police are not sure whether that is the saw that was used to cut Shraddha into pieces, or there was some other weapon. Police will also question him whether there was anyone else involved, anyone else colluded with him in this entire conspiracy, or he was the lone conspirator. So these are the line of questioning that we are expecting in the narco test, which is likely tomorrow.
Okay, Anvit and Anshul, thanks a lot for getting us all those details. We'll of course continue to come back to you right through the day. And my colleague Anvit also spoke to Aftab's legal counsel. Let's listen in.
Police, we are learning that narco test will not take place today. What is the update in the case?
It is a part of the investigation, and the police will do this. I cannot say much in this matter. Of course, being a legal counsel of the Aftab, I will approach for the further remand, because the police has taken about 10 days police remand, and he has collected sufficient amount. Till date, I have not met to Aftab, and I will get the permission from the court for legal meeting. The accused of Aftab is also cooperating to the police, and he has also given his consent for the narco test.
She was not seeking for medical help for herself, but it was for her partner Aftab. Is that what she clarified to you?
See, that's what I can correlate with the last statement. What she told that I'll bring Aftab with me together. That's the last sentence. So definitely that states clear that she wants to medication for Aftab, because agar unko khud ko lena, if she wants to take for herself, she would have told you, okay, I'm coming. I'll meet you tomorrow. I can meet you come right away. She was insisting on to get some sedative pills, online medications, or some antidepressive pills on medications. So what I understand, she wanted to prescribe me on the phone, online, so that she don't have to visit me. But when I insisted her, you have to visit the hospital for this, and I'm a physician, so I'll definitely guide you for a psychiatrist or a counselor, so that you can get a way out of it. News what I heard right now, she was here in Malad, then she shifted to Vasai, then Nalasopar, Naregaon. People who shift there, who are into financial crunch, they only shift there.
आफ्ताब ने दिल्ली पुलिस की पूछताछ में एक बड़ा खुलासा किया है। उसने दावा किया है कि उसने श्रद्धा के सर के टुकड़े मैदान गढ़ी के इस तालाब में लाकर फेंके हों, जिसके बाद दिल्ली पुलिस की कल टीम यहां पर पानी के टैंकरों के साथ पहुंची थी। और इस इलाके में आप जो देख रहे हैं मेरे लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पर, ये पूरा इलाका छतरपुर और मेहरौली का है। और यहाँ पे देखिए कई किलोमीटर में ये पूरा जो तालाब है फैला हुआ है। 10 से 15 फीट जो गहरा ये तालाब है। और यहाँ पर दावा किया है आफ्ताब ने कि उसने श्रद्धा के शव के टुकड़े फेंके। लेकिन पुलिस के लिए बड़ी चुनौती है कि इस गहरे तालाब में पुलिस आखिर श्रद्धा के शव के टुकड़े तलाश करे तो आखिर कैसे तलाश करे, और उसके लिए पुलिस रणनीति बना रही है। पुलिस के पास